Okay, we got a bit of disconnection, but we are back. That was a little bit interesting. Anyway, what we might do... Here we go. Now, game capture's on. That's actually not the game capture. Bit of a technical difficulty here. Why do we not have that? Okay. We're missing out on our game capture for some reason. Interesting. Okay, that doesn't matter. What we'll do, we'll sort this out. Minor detail. Okay. Don't know why we lost that. Okay, so we're ready to... I guess we're ready to do this. How unfortunate to be interrupted by such a minor little detail. Okay, so what we're going to do, we do need to actually check our... We are departing. We'll fly for VR Aviation. We will have a look at this, and we'll have to see what we have to clear. So we have to clear, looks to be 6.9. That's okay. We'll get back in here. For some reason I don't have the game capturing properly, but we have our monitor doing the same job, so that's okay. We're going to go up to 6.7.2. Add there. Throw in our field director, ready to go. Bring this kind of down here. That's all ready to go, so let's do this. It's kind of thrown me a little bit, but we're okay. We're going to throw ourselves into flight mode if we can see it, which will be there. Makes a hell of a difference. Going to bring ourselves up to... Oh, here comes a car. Full throttle. The old rudders. A little bit tough on the old dirt strip, but I think we'll make it. We've got over 80, so let's rotate. Gear up. Gonna look for like 150 knots, and we'll throw ourselves into the autopilot. There's our flaps up. Well, we're actually getting into it. You have to excuse my weird headset kind of thing. I like to have one ear off just so I can hear what's happening on the outside. Very late here. It's actually it's not. It's only 9 o'clock, but hey, it's dark nonetheless. Okay, we'll probably pitch down a bit. We have 150 knots. We're gonna throw on that, and we're gonna hit our nav. It's armed, but we need to click on the old GPS and trim out a bit. And that will be enough for the autopilot for now. May as well have a look and see how we're going here. It's looking beautiful. Love it. Okay. Beautiful aircraft, nice and shiny, and the scenery is fantastic. Let's check our little YouTube little stream there. It looks like we're doing okay there as well. And Twitch seems to be running as well. I love it. hopefully, all our volumes are good. We might give it a touch on the aircraft, give it a bit of volume. Looks like we're doing okay. We may as well pull up this. It looks like we're trying to intercept our route there. Beautiful. Looks like our ETA is 22 minutes. That's not very long at all. We'll be there before you know it. What I might do... Oh, got a bit of a weather change. We might pull up our flight plan here and have a look over at KSAN and see what we've got rocking. Might be able to do another flight here back to L90. Interesting. It's not too bad. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 105 to K. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, cool. Okay, let's just add this into the fray. We can do that. And that one there, we'll add that. Not too bad, we should be able to get to there pretty quick. Let's add that. And do our assignment. And we're going to have a look back at our flights and see what we got. It's selected, we're en route. Lovely. Okay, it looks like our 6000 was not intercepted, so we're just going to have to level out ourselves. Bring us down to flat. Hopefully, should drop off the throttle a bit. We're going a little too fast. I should have actually dropped back quite some time ago. See if we can level out here. Lovely aircraft, great for Fseconomy, nice and quick, and can carry 10 people, so that's pretty cool. Try to trim this out a bit. Oh, weather's turning to crap. We don't want to go too high, we want to actually drop to about 8,000. 7.2 sounds good. Looking a little bumpy. Bit of a flyby. Time for a flyby. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. We need another one. This is our lovely VR Aviation livery. Looks pretty sweet. Let's go in for a closer look. Sweet stuff, and we've hit some clouds. Back in the cockpit. See how we go. Oh, we're not descending at all. What is our autopilot actually doing? Not what I wanted to do. Looks like an ETA of 13 minutes, 46 kilometers. We're at 10,000 and rising. Why are we rising? This autopilot can be quite temperamental sometimes. $10,000, we're going to have to come down at about 30 nautical miles because we're at 10,000. And if we have a look at our speed, we're looking at about 232, so about 1300 negative vertical speed. Work will work just sweet. Not much to look at right now. It's very, very cloudy. So, Looking at we're heading over this area right now, 6.9. Anything after that, we'll be dropping in down to a 2.7. Looks like one of these numbers. Bring that up. We need to get down to about 4,000 at BYDDA. So we'll have a look at that and we'll just throw our approach plates in. Scenery is looking fantastic, if I do say myself. Look at that. Beautiful. I'm not doing any VR. I just thought I'd do a bit of pancake mode. Because it's a little bit easy to see the chat. And I can use Reshade. So I'll do some VR, but at the moment we'll just do some 2D. So from here, go back in. I'm gonna bring up. I'm going to go into our approaches, into there, and we're going to do a 2.7, so we'll drop that down here. Beautiful. Throw that in there. Yep, that's the one we're looking at, I think. Look it over, enter again, go in here and let's have a look. 239, we're going to grab this one, the VYDDA, which we talked about. And I'm going to do a direct to and activate that little number. And that'll sort us out a bit. Take a look outside. Can't miss the scenery. We are really cruising. Now what I don't like about this NOAA weather plugin is the transitions of the weathers, but I can't do much about it this time. I don't really want to get one of the payware ones, so yeah. Oh, we've got a bit of overspeed. Better drop that back, and we better start descending to, what do we say? Was it 4,000? It was 4,000. We can do that. Let's get rid of that. Descend. Click this little button and bring us down to 4,000. What we will need to do is click this one again. It's a bit temperamental. Bring ourselves down. Maybe a tad early. See how we go. Now we have Ortho here. It's the US Ortho. So I think he does a zoom level 16, I think it is. Stream health is pretty good. That's good to see. Jump back in here. Probably drop us a bit more. How are we going? What do we got? ETA 3 minutes. we can get down there pretty quick, I think. We'll zoom in a bit here. This looks like our approach. It's not too bad. Now I do have a problem clicking off the GPS here. It's because Reshade just rather spits the dummy, so if I click straight on GPS it just knocks it out pretty good. Now we're going, we want to make sure we don't hit this mountain down here. Oh, it looks so good. Yeah, we've still got a lot of height. How's our time of day? $7:30 in the morning, I think it is. 2 minutes. Down to 4,000. I think we're going to be okay. Hopefully we're going to level out okay. 4,400. Should start seeing the vertical speed start to level out. I am hoping. There we go. It's starting to level out. Probably drop the speed and talk back a bit. Try to slow us down a bit. Definitely should be intercepting at 4,000. Yeah, we're a long way out. When we start to see us turn, we'll jump back in the old aircraft. Yeah, I can see my house from here. Up reference. Okay. This might be it over in this direction. Oh, what have we got over there? Be a great place to have a house right on top of that mountain. Sweet. Okay. Another 35 seconds and we're swinging by. So here I am, joining the old Twitch, and if you're enjoying the flight, whatever, throw us a follow, because I'm trying to grab the old as many followers as possible so I can jump into the affiliate state. That would really be, it would help me out. And if you're watching on YouTube, just throw us a subscribe, that'd be awesome if you like this. Not everyone loves the old flying, but some people do. Okay, we're going to arm our approach. And there we have it. We might just give us a dive down just a touch. Bring it back up a bit and perhaps at about, just so we're going to grab the glide slope. I think we should be fine. Here we are in distance. I'm going to bring it back a touch. Soon we'll be adding a little bit of flaps. Around this speed, it's pretty easy to bring us down in speed pretty quickly. As long as we're under 163 knots, we can throw down some flaps, which we're pretty close. How's our Looking pretty good. I'm not seeing our VNav pop on yet. And if we quickly look at our plate, what's our next one? 3627. Okay. Apparently we're not following. Oh, wait a sec. Something's happening. Oh yes, we are grabbing it. Now, the problem with this is autopilot seems to waver a little bit back and forth. So what I might do here is I might just take over. Need to get rid of. Looks like daytime is upon us and we have lost our lighting. So now we're going to back off a bit. Back right off. Need to try and grab that glide slope. Seems to be getting away from us. We're just having trouble losing some speed here. As soon as I can wash it off. Okay, we're pretty much close enough. Now we can drop like a stone. Touch high. Very high actually, but we'll catch up. Here it comes, here it comes. Hang on. We're going to try to get down to about 80 knots. Going to give us some trim up. Give us full flaps. And get the nose down a bit just so we can catch up to this glide slope. Look at that, that looks pretty nice on our left. Not that I can really watch it. Back on the power. We don't want to stall the little baby. Okay, we've got, I think it's high object detail here. So we've got a lot of buildings. We've got the 3D mesh version 4, I think it is. I'm going to shave these houses. It's a nice little approach actually. And back off the power, we're going to try to grab this 80 knots. Coming in a bit hot. I need to give us a bit of trim. Losing the glide slope, but that's okay. Looks like we do have a touch of wind, I think, coming across us maybe. Okay, we're gonna back off. Oh, here we go. Are we on? We're on. A little bit of a stall warning there, but I don't mind about that. These rudders are definitely a bit touchy. I'm still not used to them. Bit of reverse thrust. So if we're wavering left and right, I do apologise. I'm so not used to these rudders. Oh, this is a great little airport. Now we do have another destination. I have to look up to see exactly what it is, but we might just go park over here. I don't want to get too close. That'll do us. That's a Milo parking right there. Okay, let's have a look at our parking brake is on. Oh, apparently we're still moving. Why are we still moving? Come on. Why do we not come out? There we go. Oh, excuse me. Why is it doing that? Okay. We got there. Okay, let's have a quick look at our landing. We'll see actually how we actually did. Pop it back. Oh, that's pretty close, isn't it? Let's jump outside. Hit the play. And see how we go. What's the best view? Probably side, eh? Check it out. I like a bit of this view. Not really much of a flare. Well, not fantastic by any means. But we're down. Okay, let's jump out of here. Apparently we're still moving. Why are you doing this to me? So we need to shut down the old engine, just to come on, where are you? Like that. And open up our plugins, jump into... why didn't that work? What has happened? Departing. Oh, painful, painful, painful. I started that flight. I definitely started that flight. The woes.
Techno Burst Rohan, hello buddy.
Hello Techno, how you going? I just realised that apparently something happened. I didn't actually start my Fseconomy flight. And I'm a bit perturbed about the fact. So, looks like I might have to start it again, which is...
Techno Burst Rohan, what are your PC spec?
I have a Ryzen 1700 overclocked to 3650, I think it is, and a 1080 Ti. So yeah, pretty good. You know what it is good at is encoding and using OBS at the same time. I've noticed it's pretty strong there. Okay, so how am I going to do this? I'm just going to have to start it again. That's okay, a flight's a flight. Interesting. Interesting. Okay.
Techno Burst Rohan, that's really great, amazing.
Yeah, you really need it for this, especially with the VR stuff when I do it. You definitely need the power. Okay. L90. Oh, is that... I don't know if that's a different place or not. No, that's definitely the one. Okay. This is definitely unfortunate, but let's face it. A flight's a flight. Technoburst Rohan, that's a good name. Where'd you get that one?
Technoburst Rohan, are you an real-world pilot?
Oh, definitely not. No, definitely not. That would be great, but no, I'm definitely not a real-world pilot. I do not know all that stuff. No way. Okay, sorry about the load screen, but we can go over this again. We can go and have a look at our flight. Take 2. I still can't get over the fact that I totally screwed that up. This time we are going to make sure we don't screw it up. We are here. Okay, start flight. We have it. What was the problem? Okay, this time we're just going to do a quick start. We need to get going. If I do recall, we need to pop up to not 4,000, up to about, what do we say, 7.3 is probably good. I'm going to stick that on there. That's working, that's working. Yeah, your dampener. We should make sure our park brake is on. It's a bane of my existence. Okay, I'm going to zoom out here. What do we got? Flight plan. It's really weird. Okay, we're going to cancel that, delete that flight plan here. Enter. And we're going to put in K. And S. And A. And an N. Well, last flight was just a practice run. This is the real deal. Okay. What direction do we need to head out? Do we need to track 234? So we're gonna head down here. Look. 212. Okay, that would probably do it. We'll go with that. We really want to get in the air because things didn't go to plan last time. Make sure our gens are on and avionics are on. I hope I didn't just turn that off. And fuel pumps on auto. It's a beautiful thing. And we will take 2. Make sure that we have, yes, 15 flaps. Our controllers in flight mode. And get rid of our brake. Oops. And let's give it some stick. I should have held it back a bit. Oh, do it. Oh, she's a rocky runway. Okay, we've got 80 knots. We can definitely get the hell out of here. What we will do is bring up the old flaps, back off a little bit. Once again, we're going to get 150 knots and engage the indicated airspeed. We're getting pretty close there. I'm hoping that the volumes are okay. Let me know if they're not. And we're going to engage that and autopilot and our nav. So hopefully, with a bit of trim, everything will be sweet. What we do need to check though, yes, we're on GPS mode. You never practice the same route twice. I mean, more times the better. So, how are we looking? What I do need to do is put that in. And hopefully we'll flatten out at what, 7.3. It's time for a flyby. So where? Beautiful. I don't know exactly where our airport was. It was down there somewhere. Somewhere out there. Okay, we're climbing through 4.5. Now, I did have a bit of problem with Streamlabs at the start. We seemed to drop out, so hopefully it will be considered one stream, not two. We'll have to see. Beautiful. What we might do, just for the fun of it, we might change. Oh, that's a bit dark. Let's change that up again. We'll change it to about 5:30. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Oh, the flying into the sun. Oh, that's a bit tough, really, isn't it? But tell you what, it's very, very beautiful. Okay, looks like we're leveling out. Probably bring our torque back to about 34. Just trimming out a bit. Looks like I'm always fighting this autopilot. Okay, come on. Okay, let's see if we can do this another way. Oh, it's fiddly. There we go. Hopefully that'll settle it down a bit. Looks like we're flying straight and level. And we're doing 213 knots at the moment. A bit of, oh, it looks like a bit of cloud has crept in as well. Looking pretty good. Oh, looks great. Really pretty picture. Ah, Technoburst. So you're on the YouTubes. I see. Good one. I'll probably be on this time of night. Well, it's probably not night for you, but it is for me. Most nights, hopefully, if I'm doing the old flying. It's about my time, so if you want to pop on to even... I'm streaming to YouTube as well, but I'm also on Twitch, so if you happen to jump on Twitch on the same name, come over, give us a follow. I'm trying to pop up the follows, and we'll be doing some stuff. I don't know if you fly yourself or not, but let me know. Okay, let's have a look. Pop our plane volume down a bit. Okay, we're at 44 nautical miles to go, and we have 8,000, so at 24 nautical miles out we'll start to descend. And if I recall correctly, I can descend to about 4,000. just can't get over how great it looks. It looks pretty cool, I have to admit. To be honest, I should probably be flying a lot higher, but it's really quite a short trip, so looks like the sun is starting to go down. I think we perhaps might have some lights popping on in the distance. So I'm hoping to complete this flight and then do the next one. So hopefully it's all running to plan. What has happened? I definitely started this. I definitely started this flight. Perhaps. What happened? Airborne refueling not allowed. I did not refuel. Okay, well, that's not going to plan. Maybe there's something with this L90. Maybe its designation is not the correct one. If I look in here, I don't want to change it, but under here it shows a different code for the airport. Yeah, it's really weird. Looks like we won't be making any money from that one. It's really weird. Quite discouraged about that, actually. So this is the second flight out here that we won't be making any money. At least we're flying. That's the main thing. What's that, the Great Wall of China down there, or what?
Holly, hi.
Hey Holly, how you going? Welcome, welcome. Lots of YouTube people here today. Not many on the old. Oh, we've got 2 on Twitch. I'm actually restreaming to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So, if anyone's having a conversation from either side, you can look on the chat up on the screen to see what everyone's saying, because you won't see it on your perspective. Thank you for the subscribe, Holly. Awesome. Really cool. You fly? What have we got? 27. Oh, and thank you. Yes, awesome. Cheers. Thanks for that. I'm really so stoked to get some followers happening. I just been on YouTube for a long time. I just thought I'd do the Twitches and see how I go. Try to get some followers up. Really appreciate that. Awesome. Okay, we're at 25, and we 83. So we pretty much need to start making our descent. So we're going to descend and at about, what's our ground speed? 240. So we're going to use minus 1200 there, and click on here. We're going to bring ourselves down to 4,000, and hopefully it's a good thing. Drop the talk back a bit. So what's everyone up to tonight? That's what I want to know. Look at that. It's beautiful. Ooh. Is it a dam down there? Looks like it. So we're in Southern California. Obviously looks a touch on the dry side. A bit glary, but I guess that's flying. Flying into the sun as the sun goes down. Yeah, awesome. Okay, how are we looking? Still 20 nautical miles out, 6,000. Oh, yeah, we don't need to come down at this speed. Oh. We're going to level out for a while. Just check out the scenery. Yeah. Now, I love to do Fseconomy. As you can see, this is a flight we're supposed to be doing, but we're not getting the right... it's not really working. Fseconomy is kind of failing me at the moment. It turns off my started flight, so we're just going to fly in and then perhaps pick another. So yeah, this is the second time we've done this route, so you might be getting deja vu if you've been around for a while. How's our route going? Oh, we have not, that's our problem. We have not picked an approach. Okay, 27, bring that up. There we go, load her in, go into the flight plan. We're going to pick actually that one, actually direct to, enter, and we should be good. Oh, I totally missed that one. Okay. It's not gonna love that, is it? Oh. Okay. What we are going to need to do is do some drastic measures because we totally missed our... Oh, I keep doing that. We've missed our approach, so what we're going to do is I think it's a little touch confused about this. I know I am. The problem here is I've left my my approach too long. I hadn't actually fed it into the old computers, but that's okay. We're going to do this the old-fashioned way. So the other thing with YouTube is I can't actually see how many people are actually on the stream, whereas Twitch tells me. Fighting this wind a bit. What we might have to do is do a bit of rearranging here. Yep, okay, that works. What we can do now is we can get our autopilot on nav and see if we can realign. Looks like we might be okay. Still need to descend quite a touch, especially when we've got 36 seconds before we... Okay, we are definitely way too high. As soon as this lines up, I'm going to take the reins and get us down, because we are definitely cruising in. How are we looking? Oh, there we are. Okay. Let's bring up our autopilot. We have failed ourselves here. What I don't understand is why the flight director says I need to be up when I clearly need to be down. Now I need to wash off more speed here. Okay, it's not protocol to drop the flaps at the speed I'm going, but we're going to have to do it anyway. Tell you what, it's looking pretty pretty coming in here at this time of night. And we're going to have to put down our landing gear before we start getting beeped at. That's the professional term. Gonna bring the throttle up just a touch. Our glide slope is coming right for us. I'm going to give some more flaps. Oh, and we're going to do a bit of trim up as well. Looking pretty good now. Trying to hit about 80 knots here. Anyone having deja vu? I know I am. Whoa, that's a change and a half, isn't it? I guess the weather cleared out. Wow, that's bright. Do you want to slow us down just a touch? Don't get away from me, glide slope. Lots of cars. Wow, it looks real. Coming in. Gonna get over those piano keys and we're gonna start to bring it back. There we go, we're on. A bit of reverse thrust. Loving the graphics. Not a bad little landing there. I do say so myself. Could have flared a bit better. Anyway, what we're gonna, I know we're in the middle of nowhere, but that's okay. Couple of warnings. Okay. Well, let's go and have a look and see how that one was. Replay mode. That looks like a pretty good place to start. Looking pretty sweet. That's the tower. It's not the tower. That's a pretty good view, I reckon. Here we come. Wait for it. Do I have my landing lights on? Yeah. Pulled up a little early. It's okay. We did okay. We're here. That's the main thing. Beautiful. So, jump back out of there. There we are. We're not moving again, are we? Yeah, I don't know why it likes to do that. Let's jump out of our plane and have a good look around. There's a lot of buildings. A lot of buildings. I could probably... San Diego. Here we are. Oh, it looks sweet. Airport down there. Nice. Wow, it looks great. I really enjoy flying in this type of graphics. Very sweet. Okay, so let's think about this. Okay, what we're going to do, I don't know if anyone knows the process of doing Fseconomy properly, but obviously I have failed at that tonight. So what we need to do, we can do a quick flight, not at KSAN. Okay, that's not really working, isn't it? Okay, what we have to do here, let's go down here, head to our aircraft, happen to be that little number there. We're going to rent it. We're looking for assignments with this plane. So here we are, Vancouver. I like to use, well, maybe perhaps we could do a bit of, closer maintenance. The bane of my existence, maintenance in AU times. It's always the way. Do we really have to wait for that? Okay. Well, I don't know where to go from here. I need to really bring that up, so let's have a look and see if we can refresh it. Usually it's pretty quick, but maybe not quick enough. Because I would like to fly around, there's, what's that? San Francisco? Yep, and Seattle area. Now, I have the ortho for Washington and Oregon. What's here? I also have California, so I will need to get more. I also have New England as well. I have a little bit in the middle here, which is, what are we looking for? Yep, this one here. Was it But? Yeah, KBTM, which is where our aviation flies out of. Let's go back and see. No, it's not up. Why? Oh, why? It's usually pretty quick. Not going to be today though, is it? I'd like to get another flight in before bedtime, but it's really not helping me. So I'm looking at a new aircraft. I'm looking to get one. So we go into products and we bring up the old X-plane, and so we have this one here, the PC-12, which I absolutely love. Now this 900D, very nice. Probably the one. Because look, just have a look at these. Really cool photos. It looks great. Textures are fantastic. Lots of passengers. No, you're not going to do it for me, are you? Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a quick flight, but I'm not going to do a one for Fseconomy. I'm going to go pop into here and go change location. Hopefully the weather's okay. And we're going to head up to Lukla, and we're going to use what time of day should we use? Maybe just 8 o'clock in the morning sounds good. Start new flight, we'll get that happening, and we'll go back and have a look. As I say that, it'll pop back up. Yes, there it is. Okay, well, 16 packs, can't do that one. Do I really need to do another one? I don't think I do, really. Finland. How's our loading going? Slowly. Tampa, there's always Tampa, but I don't have the ortho down in Tampa. We'll just wait for that to load and we'll go for a quick fly, I think. That's not bad. Actually, looks like we're here. Wow. That's definitely interesting, isn't it? What we will need to do instead is go back in here, go there, customize. Actually going to put ourselves on the ramp. So bear with me. Stretches. It shouldn't be too long, but yeah. Okay, we're on the ramp. That's a beautiful thing. Let's just get in here and start this up real quick. Okay, so we're going to do speed run. Up here, batteries on, external power, fuel pumps on, battery 2 on, hit the starter, come down here, wait for about 15, it's waiting for some fuel. Come on, why aren't you not doing it? Oh, jump across. Why are you not? Okay, there we go. So much for a speed run. Turn off the external power, throw on the generators. AV's on, auto pumps, icing. I'm going to get this happening. And I think we're good there. Okay, looks like our trim's pretty good. We're going to give ourselves 15 flaps, and we're also going to throw ourselves into that mode, and we're gonna get on the runway. Oh, where are we? Did I miss it? Okay, it looks like we're into it. Oh, that's not it. What is going on? What have I got? Brakes on or something? This is not working. I don't have any brakes on. Reverse thrust. Oh dear. Okay, let's go. I'm not used to these. I'm not going to get enough speed. Oh, that was lucky. That was total disaster, really, wasn't it? I do apologise for that. I can't get used to these rudder pedals. Feels like there's a lot of wind out here. It's very clear, that's for sure. So we're going to grab out, try to get this to directly north. Well, that's pretty good. I think I must be getting tired because things are not running smoothly. Let's give ourselves a little bit of room in the old very tight, the old valley here. So this is Nepal and we're heading up towards Everest. Who would have thought? Definitely takes a bit to get up to 28,000 feet. I have to admit, when I go for a fly, I like to have a goal, and Fseconomy really gives you that goal. So I feel a bit goalless right now. There we go. How's our speed? Not too great, because we are actually... What are we at? 17,000 feet. Looks like our ITT was cooking a bit there. We are headed up to Everest in a PC-12. I think the ceiling for this is about 27,000 feet anyway, so it's doable. Although we are only at 19. Wow, it's such a clear day, I would expect it to be not so. Looking... Actually, to be honest, I think that NOAA doesn't really have weather over 9,000, I think. Something like that. Don't look down. Now, as far as I know, that is not Everest to the left. Everest is the one to the right. I'm pretty sure that's the way it goes. Oh, we're having a bit of issues here. What's going on? Oh, we're having ITT problems. Are we not liking to climb any higher? This is very interesting. I don't think I don't think that's turbulence. We're definitely flapping about a lot. Reshade is looking great. Yeah, it really was unfortunate about Fseconomy tonight. I don't know why it was doing that. Wow. We're only at 24,000 feet. I've actually gone higher on this, so I don't think it's the fact that how high we are, but it's just like turbulent as hell. Really need to turn off that flip field director. It's not really doing any favors to me, for me. All right. Do another one. Love it. Oh, it looks great. I've only done a couple of tiles up in the Himalayas here, so you just have to do Everest, really. Now, I don't think that's Everest. I'm pretty sure. Let's keep this level. Pretty sure that's Everest. Are we still going up? We are 25,000. I don't know why we're shaking about so much. It's actually quite disturbing. Well, there's definitely some weather about, just not up here. You can see over in the distance we've got lots of cloud cover. I guess you probably don't get too much weather on Everest, although you do see some bad weather on Everest. Obviously, people try to go up and just can't get up there and die. But in all those valleys over there, looking pretty cloudy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Everest, and people go up the north face and the south face, I think. By right, down there is like base camp. I tell you what, you'd be getting motion sickness up here, that's for sure. Things are a little bouncy. And I don't think there's any airports around here. No sirree. Okay, we're at 27,000 feet and the plane is not doing good. It really doesn't want to turn, does it? Okay, let's level out a bit. It seems to have settled down a bit now. What is going on there? Nope. Actually, I'm not an Everest expert, so I don't actually know which face they go up. Okay, let's head down. Because I'm pretty sure all this jumping about is not really enjoyable flying. No, it's not really saying that I'm overspeeding. Anyway, we made it to Everest. I think perhaps it's time to leave it there. Actually, it is getting a bit late. I'm a bit disappointed that the old Fseconomy didn't work properly, but we had a couple of flights which I thought was fun and the graphics look awesome, so I'm really stoked about that. But we're going to leave that there. Anybody who's around, and if you like this and you want to see more and stuff, I will be doing it in the evenings, which is our evenings. If you want to help me out, throw me a follow and hopefully get those follows up, and on YouTube throw us a subscribe and like. YouTube's done a bit of funkiness lately and makes it a bit tough. Need to get like 1,000 subscribers, which hasn't happened, so yeah, if you throw us a follow, that would be absolutely awesome. Oh, got a bit of a jump happening. I am looking forward to flying more of this type of scenery. Anyway guys, thanks for the stream, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers, we'll see you later.